Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Martin Cliffe here, welcome to another video, and I thought it's been far too long on this channel since I've featured my main bass, my Mike Lull M5, and as we're probably about a month away from me getting my second one of these, which will be strung with heavier strings for down tuning, and you'll see in my guitars update video in a few weeks. I thought I would just update you to what I've done to it, which is primarily two things, both very simple. One is that I've changed the batteries because they were running flat after 2 years, which is pretty good. I was surprised to see that there are two batteries in this preamp, not just one. I don't know why I'd assumed there was only one, but anyway, fresh batteries means that it sounds a lot better because it was getting very quiet. And more significantly, I've actually changed the pickups in this bass. It came with Seymour Duncan's, I think the Seymour Duncan bass lines or something. I'm not sure of the exact model, just standard jazz bass, 5-string jazz bass pickups. And I wasn't absolutely satisfied with the tone just because of what I'm more used to, which is a Yamaha active soap bar essentially. So I decided to try some Bartolinis, and so I had to order them from Bass Direct in the UK because they were the only place that had, or at least could get, the particular ones that I wanted in stock and shipped to me for a reasonable price quickly. And I can't even remember which model they are now, but they do sound really good, really happy with them. Unfortunately, I'm missing a screw because one of the screws that was holding the pickups in, the Seymour Duncan's in, I don't know whether it hit a knot in the wood or what, but it would not budge. So I really had to work very hard to get that screw out, and it completely chewed up the head of the screw. I even had to take the nut out and get a pair of pliers on it while turning it. So I wasn't able to put that screw back in because it would have looked worse than just leaving it out. And unlike with guitar pickups, bass pickups don't seem to come with screws. Not sure why, but there we go. Other than that, it's all still as is. So NYXL strings from D'Addario, 40, 60, 75, 95, 125. And I thought what I would actually talk about in this video, or at least demonstrate for you this video, I'm not going to do much more talking, was actually essentially how I practice when I want to get a groove on and really kind of expand my playing and work on my technique and all that kind of stuff, and kind of do as much kind of scalic work as possible. So usually I will just create a loop on either on a guitar or on a keyboard. The advantage of a keyboard is I can have a drum groove going using my ditto looper. I have one plugged into my keyboards, and then that's ready to go. And so today I decided I was going to play a little groove in B minor. It's just 3 chords, so B minor, E, and A. And I was experimenting with tempos, trying to find the kind of grooves that I wanted to work on, and came up with 138 beats per minute, which gave me essentially, well, this isn't how the loop started, this was the drum groove that I then layered on it that seemed to fit, gave me this. So that's kind of just the initial feel for it, and then I just kind of layered a couple of things on, layered some electric piano on. I love electric piano, I use it as much as I can, and this kind of cool, I can't remember the name of the sound I found, but it's just a stock preset on the Chord Chrome, one of the combis, and it just sounded cool, and it really gave me a kind of groove that put me into the kind of mind of kind of fingerstyle funk, gospel kind of vibe. So yeah, for the rest of this I'm just going to play with that for a couple of minutes. Hope you enjoy. More content coming. I might seem to be uploading or at least publishing videos about once a week on a Tuesday lunchtime in Hong Kong time, which is whatever time it is elsewhere, early morning UK, Monday evening in the US I guess. How long that'll carry on, I'm not sure. There will be, at the moment I think I'm scheduled up to about the middle of November, so new content coming pretty regularly. So I'll put the groove on and I'm going to play. I'll experiment with some pedals. At the moment I'm just plugged via my default recording rig, which is actually, it goes into a split using a RGM tone saver buffer to send the signal. One of the chains goes to a MXR bass compressor and MXR bass preamp. The other signal goes to an MXR bass overdrive and bass preamp, and then they go via a new neighbour iconoclast into my recording interface. I also have earlier on in the chain, which I may throw on at some point, a 3-leaf audio Proton, a 3-leaf audio Octabre, and maybe a Toshiba drive just for a bit of overdrive, extra overdrive. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, enjoy, and I'll speak to you soon. See what comes out now.